Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy, Steen, and the beginner workout today is focused all on your arms. We're gonna work to increase strength in them, so we are gonna do 3 sets of each exercise today. We're also gonna do 40 seconds of each exercise with 15 seconds in between, and again, repeat for 3 rounds. So grab a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here are the ones that I would recommend you might use or start with. Of course, lift within your own abilities. All right, we'll start with a good warm-up and we'll end with a cool down as well. Are you ready to move daily and train your arms? Me too, let's do it. If you're setting your watch, you can do strength on the watch today. Let's start with a single circle right here. We'll get those arms warmed up. We're gonna do biceps, triceps, and shoulders today. Switch directions. All right, so with the 3 rounds, you can lift light in round 1 and then think about elevating your weight and challenging the muscles in the 2 subsequent rounds. But good warm up in that first set. Switch directions. Good. Let's just tap right here. Swing your arms. Reach here. Good. Onto a wall, just open up in the chest right here, just stretching that front shoulder a little bit. And switch. If you don't have a wall, you're just reaching that arm back. And switch again. And into some front and back bends here. Knees are soft, push their hips forward. That's it. Take a hand behind the head, one behind the back, pull those elbows back, and switch. Switch. And switch. Good. Let's do a double circle here. And forward. And torso turn here to finish. Four more. Very nice. All right, there's the first circuit. Remember, we're hitting it for 3 rounds, and let's work. Let's start with shoulders here. So I'm gonna go really light, just with 3s to start for that warm up. We're gonna do a single, and then double military press right there. Knees are soft. Here we go. Single here, other side. Now together. Okay, now you can keep that weight slightly in front of that lateral plane. Okay, just a little bit in front. It's a little bit easier on the shoulders. Of course, you could do a neutral grip here as well, palms facing the ears like this. For a lot of people, it's a little bit easier than holding the weight out like this. All right, so you do what's best and what feels good. All right, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna go into a tricep kick out. We're gonna step behind and tap, and a little tricep kick right there. You could stand stationary if you want to just do the kick. I'm gonna move while I do it. Here we go. Tap and kick right there. So elbows stay up and out to the side. Try to straighten the arm, flex the tris. Doing well. 10 more seconds here. Okay, I'm gonna move to my 5s for biceps. And we're gonna do a single, double hammer curl. So one side, then the other, and then you'll hit both right there. Here we go. Single, other side, and double here. Good, so what you don't wanna do is swing at the bottom. Nice, slow up and down, flex at the top. Very good. Roll the shoulders back into round 2. Back to your shoulder press. I'm gonna stick with the 5s. You can drop down to 2s or 3s. Single, double. Starting here. Let's go. Single here, other side. Now together. Ten seconds. This one can be done in a seated position as well. What you don't want is an arched back here, so keep those knees soft. All right, roll the shoulders back, and we're into that tricep kick out. Remember, you're just doing a little tap and kick. You can switch back to lighter weights if you wish. I'll stick with 5s here. Elbows up, here we go, and tap and kick. That's it. Halfway. And moving to biceps, alternating that curl. Single, double. 8s for me here. Okay, knees are soft, sticking my chest out. Singles first, and you're up, other side, and double here. Now you really want to pay attention to how the muscles feel toward the end of this. And you're gonna ask yourself, could I have done more reps? Was the weight a little bit too light? Okay, because the 3rd set is your opportunity to kick it up if you can. But you just listen to the body, see how you're feeling. On this one, I definitely could go up. All right, here's your round 3. I'll drop back down to the 5s for the shoulder press. Arms are up there for a long time, so if you were doing less reps, you might be able to lift more, but let's stick with this for today. So single, other side, and double here. Good. Keep your wrists locked in neutral. Don't let the wrist bend back, okay? And roll the shoulders back into the tricep kick out. I'll stick with 5s. You don't want too heavy here. right? If we were stationary, maybe doing a kickback, you could do more, but I think 5s or 3s are good. And you're here, good. Maybe 1s or 2s is where you're at, that's okay too. "15 seconds here. And finishing this circuit with biceps. I'll go up to 10s. All right, so you're thinking, what can I lift that brings me toward that fatigue at the end? Single, single, double. Controlling the down so you're not letting it just drop. Very good. All right, stretch that out for a few seconds. There's the next circuit. Take a look, grab your weights that you need. Of course, if you need a longer break, you can pause the video. Otherwise, check it out. And here we go, round 2. Back to my 3s here and back to shoulders. Let's go and do that front raise. Okay, palms will face the ceiling, shoulders low and back, and knees are soft. Front raise here and up. All right, so it comes wide and then you're gonna bring it together, flex the pecs and front shoulders right there. Be sure to stick the chest out, all right? It's easy to round when the weight is in the front. So you wanna keep those shoulders low and back. I'm gonna grab a little bit heavier of a weight with a 5-pound and my single side tricep extension. I'll call half on this. So you're here, the arm comes back and then up and flex the tricep there. Here we go, bring it low and flex. That's it. One more on this side and switch your arm. Other side here, back and flex. Good. And moving to biceps again. Okay, I'm gonna go with 8s. We're gonna do a full range of motion bicep curl right in the front, roll the shoulders back again, and curl right here, all the way up, all the way down. Usually halfway through, I reset my shoulders, sticking my chest out. That's halfway there. And remember to keep your wrist locked in neutral here as well. You don't want it bending back. It's like one part of your forearm. Okay, back to the top with your front raises. I'm gonna go to 5s here. All right, moving into that front raise, shoulders low and back. Again, and you want to keep the wrists locked in neutral here. I've got my 5s this round. Core engaged and lift, you're up. and back. I keep a little bit of a softness in my elbow, right? So a bit of my bicep can hold the weight. Again, the focus is of course on front shoulder, but you don't want to lock the elbows out. Okay, so just a slight softness in that elbow. Good. And into the single tricep extension. I'll hold an 8 this time. Stay lighter if you need. And I'll call half, again behind the head and flexing at the top. Let's work, take it low and press. Last one on this side. Switch hands. And moving right to those bicep curls. Okay, I've got 10s. Elbows are in, shoulders are back. Look at those wrists, make sure they're locked in neutral. And curl right here, all the way up. You want the full range of motion with the control on that eccentric phase, the down phase. Up and slow. Okay, this is round 3. This is where you challenge the muscles. Okay, what felt good? I'll stick with 5s here. And again, palms are up. You can make this more challenging by slowing the down. Here we go. So you're up, you can go nice and slow here. If you don't have a heavier weight, just slow things down. Keep more tension on the muscle for longer. Stick your chest out. Okay, into triceps. Single side. I'll stick with the 8 here. Again, I'll call half. Up and over, right behind. Good flex of the tri. Back and press. Switch arms. Good. Let's finish off with the bicep curl. And I'll go back to 10s. Wrists locked, elbows in, and full range of motion here. All the way up, all the way down. Again, you can go super slow on the down phase if you don't have heavier weights, but you want to create a little bit more tension. All right, set those down. Another water break if you don't need the rest. Of course, you can keep on going, but take a look at the screen. That's what's coming up, and pause if you need a longer break. All right, good. Moving into our lateral raise. You can start with 2s, 3s, 5s. We're gonna do a single, single, double lateral right there. Stick your chest out. Here we go. Up for singles, other side. Now double here. Good. If you don't need to take it so easy like this, you could just give me all doubles right here, okay? It's just a bit more challenging when you're lifting both up at the same time. This, because the volume's pretty high, allows for a little bit of reprieve each side. But do feel free to hit them both at the same time if you wish. And we're taking it to the ground for your triceps. I'll grab 5s. You can keep it light if you wish. On your back, and we're going right into that tricep extension. All right, palms face each other and back at the elbow. Here we go. So you're down and flex at the top. Slow and press. You could also do that single, single, double here if you needed more reprieve, okay? It's an option. Good. Make your way to standing, and we'll go right into our pinwheel curl. Okay, I'm gonna go with the 8s to start. We're crossing the body, curling in front and alternating here. So curl up, palm faces the ceiling, and other side. Control the down, don't just let it flop down there. Let's go back to the top, back to the lateral raise. All right, 2s, 3s, 5s. I'll hold 5s this time. Single, single, double. Get ready, here we go. Single here, other side, and double now. Good. You're coming up to 90 degrees on the armpit there. Set those weights down. Make your way to the ground. I'm gonna bring 8s down here with me. Okay, your tricep extension. Palms face each other and bend at the elbow. Your back and press. Put your mind in your triceps. That's the muscle we're activating here. They're lengthening as the weight goes down, flexing and contracting as the weight is at the top. Good. All right, let's make our way to standing and back into the pinwheel curls. Okay, got my 10s here. Cross in front, shoulders low and back. Curl it here and switch. And round 3, our final round here. So this is the time you want to think, okay, how can I challenge the muscles? I've got my 5s. Lateral raise, here we go, single, double. And you're here, and switch, and both. Remember, if it's too easy, you're just gonna go into both at the same time here. Keep more volume on that side shoulder. Yeah, it's interesting how very quickly that overloads the muscle when you don't take that little break in between. I'm gonna keep doing this, it feels good for me. Let's go down to the ground. Tricep extension. With my 8s. Here we go. Wrists are locked in neutral. Control the down. Don't just let it slide down there. Good. Let's finish off with our pinwheel curl. I think I'll grab 12s. You stay within your ability there. Last exercise, here we go. Wrists are locked. My torso staying facing you, so it's still the whole time. We're just crossing in front, flexing at the top. Now again, you see there is a slight reprieve for each side, versus if we did both at the same time, we'd get more fatigued. So when the time is longer, this is a good way to do it. If you're short on time, you could do both at the same time. All right, folks, almost there. Last 3, 2, 1 and done. You've moved daily in your beginner arm workout. Nice work, folks. Take a moment, grab a drink if you need, and join me for a stretch if you can. Nice work. Let's take both hands behind the back, stretch through the chest, drop the shoulders low, and we'll tilt our ear to one side and bring the chin up slightly, like you're looking up at the ceiling there. That's gonna give you a good front shoulder stretch here. And I feel that. All right, switch sides. Just let that neck extensor lengthen a bit when we hit those shoulder exercises. Often our necks can activate those neck muscles there, so we wanna stretch them out. Round through the back here. Try to separate your shoulder blades. Good. I'm gonna spread my legs a little wider and hinge at the waist. Good, rounding through the back. I'm grabbing my elbows and a gentle rock side to side right here. Just stretching that lower back into the upper shoulder blades a little bit as well here. Okay, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, you're gonna round through that back. Come all the way up. Good, roll the shoulders low and back. And let's go into a bicep stretch, arms back, thumbs down. Okay, lengthening through that bicep here a little bit. gonna give the wrists a roll because they always need that. My clickety-clackety wrists. They're always clicking now, I hate it. And into that tricep stretch, grab the elbow, pull it nicely so you're lengthening back through the tri. Yeah, I guess that's a sign of old age. I trained a lady once who was so clicky-clacky. Like, every exercise she did, it was click, 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 click. And now I feel like that's me. My knee clicks, my wrist clicks. Is it just what happens, I guess? We're the big click at school now. They were such a girl clique. That's us. All right, thanks for joining, folks. Go move daily now in your wellness and nutrition, and I'll see you all in the next workout.